Hi everyone. Let's see who's here. Let's do a little roll call. Hi James. Hello Mick. Hi Alexandra. Glad you made it as well. Hey Kim. Mayhem and Crafty Cards. How's it going? Hi Deanna. PJB. Hi Carol. And Mary. Hello Mary. Okay, we're multitasking. Hello Roberta. Marcy. Glad you caught it as well. Hi Karen and Sue and Tristan. Kayleen and Terry, yay! Awesome, everybody. I'm so excited to see you all. I've been looking forward to today. We're going to be playing with some Simon Hurley Create stuff, but before I get into that, I want to try something new. And by new, putting your Christmas cards together as you watch. Awesome, Sue. But I want to try, because I get cards. I get cards every once in a while, and I haven't done a video of a bunch of them. But I'm thinking I want to put a few every time. So I'm going to do my most recent ones. I have 3 that I'm going to do, and I'll do a couple each week. So if you did send me one, keep an eye out. I'm going backwards, but anyway, so let's, oh fun, Tristan, awesome. Yay, it is, that's right, it's Friday. I totally forgot it's Friday. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Kay. Okay. All right, so here I've got, I'm going to pull them out. This one's from October. This is from Tracy. Look at how cute that is. Look at how stinking cute that is. Oh, she made like the moon background. I think this is a Simon Says Stamp cat. I have that one and I love it. I love it. It's super, super cute. So thank you, Tracy. And then I got this one from Melissa. Sometimes she pops in. She may see this as well. Isn't that beautiful? Check it out. What a gorgeous night sky. I'm loving it. And nope, she didn't do anything on the inside, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then my most recent one is this one from Pauline. And this one, it's cool. It is kind of an interactive, and it opens like this. So you undo right there, and then it pops open there. And there's these little butterflies have, their wings are popped up. Isn't that not super, super cute? Okay, so I just want to share. I want y'all to see. I know that cat is awesome. I just want y'all to see how amazingly talented you all are. I keep telling you to go off and do that, and you do. So I'm always super impressed and pleased, and just want to be able to share. So keep an eye out for next week as well. All right, so let's get into what we're making today. I'm going to show you what we're using. It's a lot. I pulled out a lot of products today. I know, aren't they wonderful cards? Right, Carol? I feel anytime a card gets sent, I need to be better about sending them myself, but yes, love it. Okay, so I have a whole array of products. We've got our Stark White cardstock. I have, as you can see, a bunch of inks up there. We are going to be using this from Trinity Stamps because you all know I love, for A7 cards, love using this Modern Embossed A7. It's just great. It's just great. I love it. So I have something already cut out for that. So we've used that. And I did say in the thing, isn't it, Terry? Yes, great cards. Everybody just, oh yeah. Okay, so I did say in the description that we were going to be using something that was non-Christmas. Well, this is a newer set. This one's called Going Places, and I haven't used it yet, so I wanted to use it today, but I wanted to make it into a Christmas card. I thought it would be kind of fun. And what's neat is that there is a matching stencil, so it's got the masks with it, and yeah. So it's great. I'm excited. So we're going to do this. And then we are going to bring in some Christmas ones. This is a new Christmas one. This one's called Festive Florals. I haven't inked it up yet either. So we're going to use that one. And we're, you know, because I'm in love with this one, we're going to use this one as well, the Handwritten Christmas. And then Snazzy Snowman, or Snowmen, this was released last year. I'm going to use just this little hat. That's all I need from this one, even though I think this one's super cute too. So I've already stamped that one out. So we've used that one. We're going to use this one. We're going to use all these. And here is my panel that I went ahead and cut out. So that's why I like it. Those embossed edges are so cool. Hi, Nancy. You're working. Oh, you're working on Christmas giveaways. Oh, how fun, Nancy. Does that mean you're not working today? Hi, Janine. Yay. All right. And Kayleen and everybody's here. All right. So, all right. Now I need to do my stamping first. So we're going to pull out this first. Again, this is the Stark White cardstock, and then we'll go through and do each of our little things. But I chose 5x7 because I wanted to make sure that this fit on there really nicely, and I plan to do some of the trees at the bottom. I know, I love Simon Hurley stamps. Plus, not to mention, he's just a really great guy. So, okay, so we're going to have this kind of, I think I want it to be a little bit tilted. That'll be fun. And then I'm just going to ink that up with some, it doesn't really, well, yeah, it kind of does. I'm going to use some ink on 3, the blackout ink, because I need it to be dry. So I'm just going to ink it up. Hopefully I get it the first time. And for this, what I'm going to do, like I said, I have to do all my stamping first. Okay, I'm happy with that. So we will pull, well, not all of the stamping, but all the background stamping, because this is kind of going to be layers. So, and hopefully this will spark some stuff for you guys to pull out some of those, maybe some of those stamps that you have that aren't Christmas, and see how you can look at them for Christmas, you know. Go through your stash, see what you have that you might want to play with, because I want to play with all of it all the time. Simon, hello, you're here. Oh man, I am breaking out all kinds of goodies. I have Lunar paste, I've got inks, you name it, I got it. So very exciting. Oh, hello, Debbie. Very cold and windy upstate. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I hope you do, Carol. Oh, make those light up cards, because I actually have a special light up card tomorrow using some more Simon Hurley Create products. I'm so excited about it. So on my channel tomorrow, come back. Come back in the morning, because there's going to be this. Oh, I'm really excited about the card. So anyway, okay, so now I'm going to stamp the trees. Whoops. I'm going to stamp the trees at the bottom here. Hi, Beth. Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Oh, no. Oh no, Beth, you got to get that figured out, girl. No, no, no. Ooh, you got to be feeling better. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay. So let's stamp our trees. And I'm going to do varying heights, because and they're going to overlap. I'm not even worried about it. You'll see why when we get going. You'll see why. Okay, so I like that. All right, we're getting a scene going here. We're getting a scene going. Wipe up that ink, because I don't want to spread that everywhere. Oh no, Carol, I hope you do. Oh, I hope you get them. I love the lights. I think it's pretty obvious. Y'all know I love the lights for sure. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we've got all of our, well, not all of our stamping, but most of our stamping done. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually just going to color in these trees with this W10 black Copic. I know, it's going to be completely black. That's okay. You could even use just a plain black Copic, which I do have that somewhere. I never use it, though, because I just don't. So we're just going to go ahead and color all these in. And that is okay. That things are overlapping. I don't mind. Maybe I do need the black Copic. See if I can even find it. Is that it? Found it. Found it. Okay, yeah, it definitely, because I don't want to see the lines. I want this to be as dark as possible. It's kind of like, you know, silhouette stamping. So we're just going to go ahead and fill all that in. This is why I'm not zooming in, because you don't need to see the zoom in of just some black color. Basically just trying to make these trees solid is all I am doing. And that'll make more sense once we get to masking and stuff. Because you could do a mask for each one of these trees, but in all honesty, I wanted to show you guys that it could be done. I mean, unless you wanted color on your trees, you can do this and this will work just fine. And again, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. So what's everybody up to? We're getting close to Thanksgiving here in America. Next week. Ooh, is everybody prepared? You got your menu all set? I actually made some authentic barbacoa for dinner tonight. That is actually made with beef cheek, if you can believe that. I know some of you will probably be like, ugh, but after living in El Paso, I had to learn how to make it, and we like it around here. And I made it in my Ninja Foodie, so even better. Okay, so that's all colored in. I'm not going to color in my hot air balloon yet. Okay, so. What? Nancy. Nancy, I can't believe you don't have any yet. Okay, hopefully your house goes through, everything works. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to bring in the stencil, which is over here. So here's our stencil, and to save a little bit of time, what I did is I actually put a little pixie spray on the back already. So I already took these outside and sprayed these with some pixie spray because I need to do some ink blending. And I figure I will do this ink blending first, and then, and hopefully, oh, because I have it backwards. I was like, why is that not sticking? So if you're unfamiliar with pixie spray, if you use stencils at all, pixie spray is just such a great thing to have. Okay, and that should keep everything in place. And we're going to start working on our background. Okay, so I'm going to start with a little Breakup blue. Cold outside. Well, my husband does a lot of the cooking too, I'll tell you that. Yep, your menu is always the same. You know, every once in a while it seems like I'll throw in something new. And I did something to my shoulder today, so I've pulled out my ergonomic blending brushes. Plus, I'm also trying to do this whole background. So I'm going to go ahead and start at the bottom and get some of that Breakup blue in there. Yes, they are. I love me some Simon stamps. Y'all know that. Simon Hurley Create stamps are great. And by coloring in the trees all black, this is why I can blend right over the top and I don't have to worry about that color transferring, or at least being seen. Well, we'll see. We'll see, Simon. Hopefully you like it. I have this idea in my head, and I will say, sometimes it pans out, sometimes it doesn't. We're hoping today it does. Hi, Candy. Oh, that's right. That grandbaby's coming. Less than 3 months. Okay, so I'm going to now come in with some of my midnight snack. And we're going to start at the top. And I'm using the same one, that's fine. Wait, what's going on? Did I miss something? Karen? Oh, Karen, if you're not feeling well, girl, I hope you get better soon. Sometimes I miss, well, a lot of times it seems like I'm missing what y'all are saying. I love that these stencils come with masks, I'm telling you. Hi, Georgia. I'm glad you're here for the live. And I love how these colors blend on top of each other, and you can make it darker. And I'm just going to kind of come in there, bring it in a little darker on these edges, and kind of make it a little lighter as we go down. Okay. Yes, the inks definitely do rock, for sure. I mean, if you guys watch my videos, I would say it seems like probably... Ooh, I'm making a mess. We'll cover that up. I use Simon's inks probably 85 to 90% of the time. If we're using inks, it's usually his. They're great. So because I got my fingers in things, we're definitely going to have to splatter this background. So we're going to do that. Okay. I like how that's coming along. So now, before I get splatter happy, I'm going to do the next part of my stamp. So I'll pull off the stencil, or the mask. Look at that. Woo! it worked. I always get so giddy when stuff like that works. And then I am going to kind of wipe that off. But the pixie spray is great because that'll last. Okay, so now I'm going to need the other part of our stencil. All right, look at that. Goes very nicely over the top. Cleaning for the weekend. Ooh. Ugh, I don't want to do that. I never want to do that. Ask my husband. Okay, so what I'm using is some Heffy tape. This stuff is just a little bigger. I think Post-it tape it works pretty well too. But all I'm trying to do is just make sure that I don't get the stamp that I'm going to bring in to go too far over to the edge. Okay. So yeah, I probably went a little bit overboard, but that's okay. This is where I want to add a pattern. I want to add a pattern to the back. But you know what? Before I do that, I think I'm going to blend first. So I'm going to do my Love Struck. That is the newest, one of the newest Simon Hurley Create inks. Isn't that such a pretty blue, Candy? Oh no, Deb. Yes, I love it. I love it. I know, hot air balloons, and we're going to do it for Christmas. Okay. I think I had another. I'm going to just use, because it's a little bit smaller area, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my blender buddies for this one. All right, so we're going to do our Love Struck. And I could put my mask down here at the bottom if I really wanted to, but I think I'm not going to. I think I'm going to trust myself not to go down that far. But isn't this cool? This is one fun way to color up these balloons. I'm going to make it darker on the edges. Like I said, I love that about these inks, that you can make them darker right on top of each other. They just blend so well. Okay, I like that. I'm happy with it. So now we're going to stamp. Now we're going to stamp. And that's where this one's going to come in. This is the Festive Florals. Grab your iPad. Okay. Yes, they are. They are absolutely the best. So I'm going to try and flip it like this, if that makes any sense. I could put this in my Misty, but I'm not going to. So this could end up being a colossal failure, or this could end up working out really well. Oh, getting COVID tested? Yeah. Yes. Yep, 'tis the season. All right, so I want this pattern on here, so we're going to see how that works out. So I'm just going to ink this up. You know what? I probably should bring in the mask because I don't want it down here. So we're going to bring in our mask. Don't you love how that works? I love how that works. And then I'm going to ink up my stamp and hope that I have enough of the area. Actually, I may just bring it right over to here. We're going to do it like this, I think. And then I'm going to just kind of push and hope that I didn't move it too much. Oh, I am so happy. Okay, that worked out. Thanks, Candy. Y'all are awesome. Thanks, Mayhem. Oh. I know, isn't that background stamp just so pretty? Okay, so I'm going to clean that up. Normally I don't, but I'm sure that I'll just be wearing this if I don't clean it up because it's a bigger stamp. And I didn't put it in my Misty. All right, so I'm happy with how that is. Now, I do need to kind of wipe this up a little bit because I'm going to take the mask out of here. I don't know why I'm so giddy about that. And then, oops. I'm going to blend in some no, you know what? In my mind, I want this to be green. Well, not in my mind. In my mind, I'm seeing it as green, and in real life, we're going to make it green. So I'm going to use some later Gator. That's why I had these colors out. All right, so we're going to do later Gator. We're just going to blend that right there. trying not to get into the mess that I've already stamped around this. Okay, I like that too. And then now I can pull this mask away, or this stencil away. So I'll keep all my little pieces. Oh my gosh! It's all one layer. Can you even believe this? Can you even believe this? Okay. Thank you, Janine. Yes, Debbie, I love this background stamp. It's so pretty. Thanks, Carol. Thanks, Kayleen. Thank you, Nancy. Yep. Wait, you've never had it? You've never had it, Susan? Oh, Susan, you got to try it. You know, and maybe that's the thing, because we do move around as often as we do. When we get to a different place, because we lived in El Paso for 3 years, you know, we wanted to try all the stuff, like all the stuff. And so we did. And that's how I learned about beef cheek. And I was like, at first it was kind of like, oh, do I really want to do that? But yes, yes, I do. And so we did. Okay, so now I'm going to take this one. This is for the bottom of our hot air balloon. And I'm going to stamp this right over the top. This is the fake plant. Oh, yay! Okay, that's working out. Cassie is happy. Cassie is happy. So far, so good. And I know it doesn't really look like much of a night sky yet. Emphasis on yet, because we need to do some splatter. I know, right? Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that, because I was like, this could end up bad. But, okay, I'm happy with how that's working out. So now I'm going to bring my mask back in. Oh, and don't lose your mask pieces, like I'm going to be prone to do if I keep this up. Because now, and let me put back my colors, because I don't want to, oops. You've never been able to get past the beef cheek. You know what? I totally understand. I totally understand that. And thank you, Georgia. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, Marcy, you and me both, because I feel like when I do stuff like this, I'm like, this is going to bite me. But here we are. It did not. I've tried Menudo, and okay, there is a place, that is one thing that I can't get past, the fact that it is tripe. That is a hard one for me. All right, so now I am going to pull in some of the Lunar paste, which they're back in stock. So if you don't have them, I think they're all back in stock over at Ranger. At least this one was when I checked earlier. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some splatter out of these. So we're going to just take a little bit. And I'm just going to actually take a little bit of water. I'll spray some water. I'll bring in a palette knife. That's probably easier. And then I'll just scoop a little bit out. Not a lot. You don't need a lot. Not for this. And then I'm going to mix it with the water. I'll probably need a little more water. All right. And then we can splatter this. And it'll be shimmery and amazing. So if you haven't heard of the Lunar pastes, this stuff is awesome. Okay. I probably should have something over the trees, but we don't. We don't. So this is how we're going to make this sky look a little bit better and cover up some of those mistakes I have. Okay. And I want to bring in the blue as well, just because I thought that'd be fun to add a little bit of blue on top of that. It is like, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a Menudo fan. I just couldn't get past it. It was a little bit too chewy for me. So that's just me. All right, you know what? I am going to put a little bit over those trees. Let's see. I've got some of these left. And these will work fine. So let's just kind of slightly cover those up a little. And then we'll bring in our blue and do the same thing with it. You can see I've been using my stuff. Okay, a little more water. Mix it around. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see that up on the screen. You can see it. Ooh, that's going to be pretty. And I love it because these colors match the colors of ink that Simon has, which is awesome. Okay, and then I also feel like I do need to bring in a little bit of white. So that's what we're going to do. Wiping up my mess in between. Are you paying close attention to the splatter? Good. All right, so now I am going to bring in my fan, my little fan one, and we are going to bring in some Picket Fence Distress Paint. Thanks, Roberta. Okay, so I don't need a lot of that either. And then let's get that going. Let's see. No, I do need a little more. Need a little more. Because golly, it seems like when you buy some of these supplies, you could have them for forever if you really, really wanted to. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm telling you, that's the way. Okay. Can't make yourself to try it. No, yeah. Well, I did because I was like, all right, we're here. We're in El Paso. You know, it seems to be something that so many of the restaurants had. So I was like, let's try it. And one of my best friends, she's from there, and her husband loves menudo. And, you know, she is 100% Mexican, and she was just like, yeah, I don't do it. Okay, all right. I do have one little glob, but check it out. Look at that sky. We're going to need this to dry a little bit, so I'm going to pull off my mask. Oh my gosh, this just makes my heart so happy. Okay, all right, we're getting places. We are getting places. Yep. I'm with you, Mayhem. I'm with you. It seems like if you've watched me recently, if it doesn't have splatter, did I even make a card? You know, like, did I even, do you even make cards, bro? Yay, thanks, Janine. Yay, okay, so I'm gonna let this sit off to the side and dry real quick. And then, like I said, I need something to go in my balloon. So I stamped out, of course, I stamped the kitty. And I stamped the hat from our Snazzy Snowmen. So let's bring this in. Let's color these up really quickly. I think these are going to be fairly easy to do. I went ahead and stamped them on the Simon Hurley Create Stark White cardstock. Look-alike. Yeah, it does, Marcy. Good call. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Sue and Deb. Okay. I'm glad you're laughing too. All right, so if you can see the colors, I did put them up on the screen. And of course, I gotta color this like one of the boys. So that's what we're doing. So we've got E50, and then I'm gonna bring in some E84, so it'll kind of be right in the middle of, whoops, both boys. Both of them. I thought I was going to be able to get Max to come in here, and he did get in here for a little bit, but it's like as soon as I started, he was like, okay, I'm out, which made me sad because he just doesn't come in here as much as he used to. So it was like he wanted to be on my lap. He just didn't want to participate in whatever shenanigans I had going on, you know? It would, oh, yeah, PJB? Yeah, see, I feel like I've been fairly adventurous. I say fairly. My mom would probably say I probably wasn't, but I mean, I would eat most things. I didn't like Brussels sprouts, and I hated peas. I mean, I don't feel like that is way off the chart. And if you put a cherry in front of me, I'm not eating that either. I don't know why. I just don't. Oh, of course you would say Miles, wouldn't you, James? Yeah, Carol, I really like his, it's a little bit thicker cardstock and it works so well with so many mediums. You know, it's great. I can Copic color on it and it handles a little bit of water. I mean, it's not like full on watercolor paper, but it does handle it and I do like that. So if you color blended a spot of yellow right above the bottom of the balloon. Oh, that's a good idea. That is a very good idea, Deb. And probably, I don't know if I'm going to do that over that ink though right now. But I like it. Oh, good to know, Carol. See, there's not that many. I mean, there are some of us. Nothing wrong with that. And you know what's funny, PJB, is that I don't really like jelly on my peanut butter, or I don't like it on my toast. I mean, jelly's fine. I just don't want it on there. Like, I just want peanut butter. Or maybe honey, peanut butter and honey, or, you know, something along those lines. Okay, so now let's color our hat. So you can have a little Christmas hat. And I'm bringing in real dark colors here. Okay. And then we'll bring in the W10. Okay, and then we'll just do a little bit of, you know what, I'll do green. I'm not going to blend out these colors because they're so small. And then I'll just add his little red berries. Okay, so then I will need to fussy cut these out. So I'm going to zoom out. Whoop. Don't go too far, then you see all the mess around my desk. I like Brussels sprouts. I didn't when I was a kid. I did not. You like fresh raw? You know, I can do those too, Deanna. I'm with you. I did. You know, now I like Brussels sprouts. I didn't before. I will say that. Yes, I like that, Deb. That's a good idea. The burning, or I mean the glowing. Yeah, I'm with you. I will save that for the next one. Or one could make it a light up card too. You know me and my light ups. Isn't it funny? If you watched me from the very beginning, I was like, no interactive. My brain can't handle it. And then now I'm like, all the interactive and all the light ups. I want to do them all. Okay. I'm going to get that a little closer because this is going on his head. Okay. All right, let's cut out our little kitty. Peanut butter and bananas your jam. Oh, in the future. Okay, Deb, yeah. I was like, I love that idea. I need to do it on the next one. That's a great idea. And I love how we throw ideas around out here and help each other out because y'all are fabulous. Okay, so we got that. Roasted Brussels sprouts. Yes, not the steamed ones. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. All right, so let's put our little guy in there. Attach him down. I love how he can just kind of poke out. Ooh, look at how cute he is. And then we're going to put his hat on him. That hat is huge. That's okay though, right? Fluffernutter. I like how we always talk about food. I know this is usually around dinner time for most people. Oh yeah, Kayleen, yours is too? Oh, does it, Deb? Well, you know, and honestly, I'm not going to use something if I don't like it or if I can't figure it out. Just because I actually had a couple of companies reach out recently. None, I don't think that, I mean, I didn't know who they were. And I kind of looked into them and I was like, I'm not going to try those. Not that I don't want to try them, but after, you know, just because I tell them all, I will only give an honest review. Because that's how it works. All right. I don't even have my sentiment on here yet, and I just attached this to my card base. I get to talking to y'all. I get to talking. Oh, you do, Rainbow Obsidian. See, you and I are like the few people that don't mind. You love the lights from, yes, yes, you have a set of the halo ones, saving for this. Okay, that's a good idea for a snow globe. Oh, that's right. Canada celebrated in October. Hi, Harriet from Dallas. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you caught me live too. We're a fun group. I'm telling you right now, we're a very fun group. Oh, you're sweet, Deb. Laura, yay, thank you. Okay. Okay, so that, I need a sentiment now. Obviously, we need sentiments. So my thought on this one was flying by to say. So that's going to be on the outside. Okay. And let me grab some cardstock. And I also need this one because, you know, I'm obsessed with it. Okay, I have a scrap of some Stark White. And I'm going to see if it'll fit. Ooh, yeah, it will. And actually, that's not straight, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp it down here. Thank you so much, Laura. Yes, I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving that happens to be celebrating it this next week. It kind of does look like it's glowing a little bit, doesn't it? Thanks, Nick. Thanks for noticing. Yes, I think you will definitely enjoy it here. We are a good group of folks. Very encouraging to each other. Just lovely. Just lovely. All right. Don't want to lose the stamp, but let's bring in the guillotine trimmer. And then I just like to line it right up with the plastic piece. And that is the easier way for me to do that. So if I put this up here, no, it should probably be up here. I'm going to do a little bit of an angle cut. That seems to be my MO lately. Okay, and then I can trim off that excess later. But this will be an easy mailer, an easy Christmas mailer, if you know what I'm saying. And I went too far with the glue, but you know what, whatever. Let's line it up on the glass mat, see if we can actually get it straight. Oh, yo, Cassie. Okay. All right. Now I can't just open that up, so I do need to cut that off. Because if I open it up, it'll glue itself to the back. I'm telling you, sometimes. Monkey Head Bonkers from Maryland. Welcome. Okay. Yes, food, stamping, they all go well together. I'm with you, Karen. I am with you. Oh, you're sweet, Carol. Okay, so now I have to stamp on the inside. Thank you, Deanna. All right. And I love all the sentiments, but I'm going to put Merry Christmas in there because it's like my fave. And let's go ahead and do our Love Struck on the inside. Let's do Love Struck. Oops, I didn't even get the stamp on there very well, did I? Okay. This is where a Misty would come in super handy, but we're going to take the risk, folks. Okay. And we did it. We did it. Okay. So let's see where we're at. I'm so happy with this. I love that we were able to take the balloon and make it into a Christmas card. It would be fun to put some little embellishments around there if you wanted, but I think with all that splatter going on in the background, I think I'm going to leave it as is. But I would love... That's Deanna. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's such a good idea. Terry, I love that. Okay. So I would actually love to give this to one of y'all. And I like to do it random. So anybody who's here in the live chat, if you are here, thanks, Fayham. But But the beautiful thing about it is I could have just stamped it on another piece of paper and stuck it on top. I guess that's my thought process. So stupid like a boss. There you go. Thank you, Marcy. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, PJB. Actually, Rainbow, I use a whole, I mean, yeah, if it's in my stash, I'll use it. I will use just about any stamp. Now, I am a design team member for Simon Hurley Create. I make videos for him, but I do love them. I don't endorse anything I don't love. And then I work with Trinity stamps. I work with Miss Ink stamps. I work with Parablossom Press, and I mean, I endorse that, but it's because I love it. I love them. I make so many light up cards, not even on camera. It's not even funny. So, yeah, there's, you know, yes. So if I don't love it, I don't endorse it. And yay, I'm glad, Nancy. Thank you. Thanks, Debbie. Thank you, Karen. Yes, pull out those non-Christmas stamps. Go through your stash, go through your goodies, find out what you got, and see what you think might go well with some of your Christmas stuff. And you might really surprise yourself. Plus, it gets those creative juices flowing, and then you just, game over. Heffy Doodle, thank you, Georgia. Yes. How did I forget Heffy Doodle? I didn't forget. I knew I was going to do something like that. But yes, yeah. You know, I actually used to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator like 100 years ago. I say 100, but it was actually back in 2002. So it was a while ago. And I'm a terrible salesperson. Anyone will tell you that. And so I didn't really sell it. I just did it for myself and a couple of my friends that we stamped together. So yes, there is a big hop tomorrow with Parablossom. Light up cards. Like I said, come back tomorrow. You're going to be... Some of the folks that are jumping in on this one, it is a star-studded. I'm actually a little shocked I'm in it. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of great names in there, so you definitely want to come back tomorrow. I did. I guessed just today. I guested with Possum Stamps, and their stamp line is super cute too. Yeah, Misty is a good way to go. I say it all the time. I'm kind of a lazy stamper though, so anyway. All right, so I want to give this to one of you. So what I'm going to do is I do a random number generator. Anybody who's here in the chat is eligible. So check my community page. That's where I'll put the name down, and one of you will get the card because I'm so grateful and I want to send them out. It is a gateway craft. That's right. Good way to look at it. Yep, Carol, I'm telling you, I'm a terrible salesperson. Anyone will tell you that. I can't even sell my cards very well. I mean, I say that, but it's more of like so I throw in extras. I just can't help it. Anyway. Yeah, Deb. Anyway. All right, so I'm going to let y'all go. It has been 40-some minutes. This card flew by. In my mind, I thought it was going to take so much longer, but hanging out with y'all and making this was just like, yay. I loved it. You started off my weekend so well. Oh, yes, community page. Well, it's actually, if you just go to my page, you can see it. And if you are a subscriber, it should show up in your feed. And I will do my best to have that up by tomorrow, but just keep an eye out. So far, there's only been one person who hasn't claimed a card. So, and that's, if you go back and you happen to look and your name's on there, it's all still open, so don't worry about that. All right, so thank you so much for spending your time with me tonight. I loved it. It, like I said, just got me going for the week. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. You are such a creative group. I see what y'all are doing out there, and it is awesome. So yeah, thanks for spending your time with me. Go off and be amazingly creative this weekend. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I will be back next week. And I just know you're loved, and I will see you soon. Bye, everybody.